After that little revelation, I think it's time to read something else. Galerion the Mystic. Galerion the Mystic by Asgrim Kolsgreg. During the early bloody years of the Second Era, Venus Galerion was born under the name of Trectus, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman, Lord Gernez of Solish-on-Care. Trectus's father and mother were common laborers, but his father had secretly, against the law of Lord Gernez, taught himself and then Trectus to read. Lord Gernez had been advised that literate serfs were an abomination of nature and dangerous to themselves and their lords, and had closed all bookstalls within Solish-on-Care. All booksellers, poets, and teachers were forbidden except within Gernez's keep. Nevertheless, a small-scale smuggling operation kept a number of books and scrolls in circulation right under Gernez's shadow. When Trectus was 8, the smugglers were found and imprisoned. Some said that Trectus's mother, an ignorant and religious woman fearful of her husband, was the betrayer of the smugglers. But there were other rumors as well. The trial of the smugglers was non-existent, and the punishment swift. The body of Trectus's father was kept hanging for weeks during the hottest summer of Solish-on-Care that had seen in centuries. 3 months later, Trectus ran away from Lord Gernez's estate. He made it as far as Alinor, halfway across Somerset Isle. A band of troubadours found him nearly dead, curled up in a ditch by the side of the road. They nursed him to health and employed him as an errand boy in return for food and shelter. One of the troubadours, a soothsayer named Heliand, began testing Trectus's mind and found the boy, though shy, to be preternaturally intelligent and sophisticated given his circumstances. Heliand recognized in the boy a commonality, for Heliand had been trained on the Isle of Actium as a mystic. When the troupe was performing in the village of Pontanza on the far eastern end of Somerset, Heliand took Trectus, then a boy of 11, to the Isle of Actium. The magister of the isle, Ictasis, recognized potential in Trectus and took him on as a pupil, giving him the name of Venus Galerion. Venus trained his mind on the Isle of Actium as well as his body. Thus the first Archmagister of the Mages Guild trained. From the Sygics of the Isle of Actium he received his training. From his childhood of want and injustice he received his philosophy of sharing knowledge. So this was the story of Galerion the Mystic, the founder of the Mages Guild.